All right, I have to tell you guys this. I just gotta go on a rant here, and I gotta tell you guys like my truth and what I'm feeling right now, like complete honesty. So my freshman year in college, 4 years ago, literally had no idea what I wanted to do. And so many people tell you what you should be doing. And it's just crazy to me how much I've proved a lot of things that used to be in my mind wrong. All the way back in high school, like I've been dating the same girl since my freshman year. We've been dating for 8.5 years. A lot of people tell you can't date a girl through high school. You're not gonna make it, it's not gonna last, especially if you guys go to different colleges like we did. We've done it, we're past that point. After I retired as an athlete, I was a business management major. I didn't give a shit about what I was doing in school. I didn't care. All I cared about was fitness, training people, and making content. So I started an Instagram. And here's why I think this is gonna resonate. Yes, I make content on YouTube, Instagram, podcasts, like I'm out here trying. I haven't made it. A lot of the people who give these types of talks, it's from people who have really made it. And I haven't, I am trying to. And if anyone who knows me knows that I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I'm out here trying. But let me tell you this, here's what has happened from simply me just trying and just doing this shit for real. Freshman year, started posting on Instagram. Go back and look, my content was ass. I didn't know how to build an audience, but it didn't matter because I was just doing it. I was taking pictures of my food, I was showing myself rebuilding after I had injury. I was out of the gym. I was making YouTube videos here and there, very inconsistent. I hid it from a lot of people. I thought it was kind of silly and embarrassing, which it always feels like at the beginning of the process, because you're kind of thinking to yourself, why am I making all these videos, all this content? Like, who's watching it? No one's watching it. So years down the road, 3 years later, end of my college career, I have a small following on Instagram, 10K. I have a small audience at YouTube at that point, maybe like 100 subscribers. I'm getting 1-2 likes on my videos. But you know what's important? You know what matters most out of all that? I could see that my content was getting better. I could see that my message was getting clearer. I could see that I was more consistent with putting things out. And that's what made me realize that maybe I can do this if I just keep getting better and I don't stop. You know what else has happened out of that? There's been a decent amount of people who have came to me asking if I was training people. That is how I got clients. I was seeing people recognizing my content, starting to trust me because of the content I was putting out, and they became a client, paid client. That gave me some confidence to start an apparel brand. So I actually branded myself. So I can't tell you a lot of times how many things I read, how many people would say, you can't train people, you shouldn't train people without a certification, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can do whatever you want. Your content wouldn't be slowly growing, you wouldn't be getting better at content if you weren't put out for it. The problem is, the reason people don't succeed is because they either stop, they're not consistent, they're not persistent. Here's the gold mine, they stop here when they've been traveling for years, or they've been going for a long time and they're just not getting better. The reason I'm saying this is because it's hit me recently. Going in to my last semester in college, last January, just over 6 months ago, I knew that I had 6 months to figure my shit out. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I didn't want to go in the corporate world. I knew I wasn't going to use my degree. All I wanted to do was to be a successful trainer who started my own business, have my brand, and be a content creator online that creates a lot of new opportunity and revenue streams. But at that point, I was not making enough to support myself out of college, not at all. I was making a few $100 a month from online training and some apparel sales. Thing is, I was getting better and I was consistent. I set goals, and it's crazy what happened to me just 2 months later after I really took that last semester serious for my business. I met the owners of this gym. I sat down, I talked to them. I'm a trainer here, I have an office. I can create content here. I built up a clientele that is making me money, more money right now than I would be making in a corporate job monthly, doing what I did not want to do. I was able to invest good money in expensive certification, get me certified to train anyone I want, professional athletes all the way down to grandma. Now I have 13 online clients. I have 7 in-person clients. We're holding events with 50 plus people here that I'm coordinating, that I'm hosting, that I'm leading all the people for their classes. and things are happening. Things are happening. I met Serve Nutrition, the team from Serve. I work with them closely. I'm a sales rep, I'm an athlete. I am with them early in the process, and I believe they're gonna make it big. I started working with Saul. Saul is the most motivated individual I know. He's getting better as content. He is doing this for real. We work well together. It's crazy. It happened in March, and in January I'm thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do? I have no options, I'm screwed, I gotta figure it out, I'm scrambling. But I worked my ass off and opportunities presented themselves. And now I'm sitting here just 1 month out of college of working on my dream, and I've not made it at all. All I want to show you guys and be able to do, I want to inspire people, but I want to show you for those who are trying to do the same that you just have to create, you just have to do it, you have to be getting better, you have to be persistent, you cannot care what people think, you just have to stay in your lane. You know, there's sacrifices that come with this shit, and I'm telling you, if you're confident in yourself, you're confident in your abilities, it will pay off, and I see a very bright future out of this. I think this is how it all starts. I really do believe it. So that's why we document this journey. That's why I do what I do, but that's what it is, and that's my story thus far. And I think there's a lot more to come. So if you've been following me, my small audience thus far, I appreciate you. Like, I can't even tell you, because without me deciding to create that Instagram my freshman year in college, even though it's not like I've made it on social media, you have to understand what I'm saying is it is that has created the opportunities for me to get me to this point and allow me to be doing what I'm doing and take me towards the direction I eventually want to end up. So I have a lot of adrenaline right now, but I just seriously feel like this is the beginning, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I can promise you that. There's a lot more to come. I'm excited. My name is Austin Pace. I'm 22 years old. I'm a personal trainer and entrepreneur. I'm documenting the journey of chasing my own dreams to share with y'all, and I won't stop till I get there.